in some ways with other Internet Society chapters. It's on our Digital Schools Education Initiative. So we've got to, within a week or two, submit a video amongst all the other videos, which and hopefully that we win. But nevertheless, it's not, winning is not that important. What is important is this issue of creating understanding about the internet, the history of the internet, with kids. And I've noticed with computer science teachers that they, it's all about code, and there's a lot of other aspects of computer science, and especially the history of computer science that they seem to not get into. And I think that those things, even going back to Hollerith or before, Lovelace, can give you insight into how things go today. Just a bit of housekeeping. The Wi-Fi is over there. It's a web-based login. The toilets, you have to go out and round to the right, and it's round there. And that's one of the great things that the Internet Society has done since its 20th anniversary is start the Internet Hall of Fame, which I'm going to introduce Dave, who's a pioneer member, but it's a wonderful site, and you can get a lot of knowledge about Internet history from going on that site and seeing the acceptance speeches of the people who win the awards, who talk about, and they're differentiated into people who are pioneers, people who innovated and invented things, and then people who hooked up countries, who hooked up whole countries to the internet. Fascinating stories. And there's also a very good history timeline up there, so I recommend that to everybody, the Internet Hall of Fame site. And so am I going to go ahead now and introduce Dave? So I'd like to introduce Dave, who's sometimes known as the grandfather of the internet. He was just saying that the Japanese called him that. Fortunately, I can now refer to him as an Internet Hall of Fame pioneer inductee, and I understand that he basically trained the guys who thought the whole thing up. So Dave, come.
I should always give the classic disclaimer. If I'm going to talk about the history of the internet, it's my version of it. As you'll discover